Hi everyone, so take a listen to this Kamala clip and come right back.
Now they have pledged to carry out the largest deportation, a mass deportation in American history. Imagine what that would look like and what that would be.
So in this clip, Kamala is decrying the idea of a mass deportation plan. And for many people, the idea of mass deportation sounds callous and unfeeling, and may appear to be not representative of the generosity of Americans. Now, from my perspective, America is the most generous country by far. So to get people to the point where they are okay with mass deportation means something has fallen through the cracks. And the thing that has fallen through the cracks is the consent of the people. I remember when Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005. Many people were displaced, and I remember Americans opening their homes, especially in Texas, to strangers who had been displaced by the hurricane in Louisiana. Many people opened their homes because of their own generosity, not because the government ordered them to. And every time there's a natural disaster in America or anywhere in the world, Americans rally together and show their generosity. So to get Americans to the point where they're open to mass deportation, that tells you that the government did not seek the consent of the people in allowing the mass influx of immigrants, illegal immigrants in many cases. Imagine waking up in your town and seeing that the government overnight has dropped thousands of people onto your streets without any care on the pressure that puts on the infrastructure of the city. Imagine waking up and finding your community centers, your hotels, your schools overrun with migrants without your consent. This is how you manufacture hate. This is how you manufacture racism. This is how you manufacture bigotry, because most people will not be okay with waking up in the morning and finding their home filled with strangers, placed there without their consent. So the question is, if the government and the Democrats who have allowed this understand that by doing this, by bringing in thousands of migrants without the consent of the people, they will engender dissatisfaction. Why are they doing it? Unless it is their plan to sow chaos. And then they turn around and accuse the people who have been displaced of being xenophobic. Americans are generous, but the generosity of Americans has never been due to government diktat or coercion. It has always been voluntary and genuine. The fastest way to create hate, the fastest way to turn people against their fellow man, is to force them into a corner. And over the last 3.5 years, Kamala Harris, the border czar, has forced Americans into a corner. And come November 5th, it is my hope that Americans pay her back by helping her pack her bags out of the White House, send her back home to California, so she can reap the consequences of the policy she has imposed on the rest of us.